Wait till 2 minutes before I start saying how I really feel about this game. Because this is absurd. This is flat out absurd right now. Four. Wait for it. Yeah. Mute that real quick. We already back with another episode of Rigged NFL. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and that notification bell. It's been 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to start off with this Giants game, number 1. I'm serious. Ban the Jets, ban the Giants, ban the Bears, and ban the Broncos this season for any national televised game. This is ridiculous. Daniel Jones is a running back. They talking about Lamar Jackson. No, Daniel Jones is a running back. This nigga is trash. Get this nigga the fuck off the field. I don't hurt him, but just bench the motherfucker for whoever the backup is. This is ridiculous. 21-3. This probably ain't even gonna be fucking close. I really hope I'm wrong, but this is fucking atrocious. Seriously, get this nigga off the team, bro. He might be in my top 5 of players I hate in the NFL now. I think you got Brady, Mac Jones, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he in my top 5 now. I don't like this man. Shout out Blackbird McKnight in the building. Yeah, bro, that pick 6 was bad. That was so bad. And then Daniel Jones want to go for a slide too. Like, come on, bro. Who you fooling, dog? Who are you fooling? And I'm watching the Manning cast version of this shit. So the way they talk about it is like, I don't know what Daniel Jones was thinking right there. You know good and goddamn well what Daniel Jones was thinking. Eli, you handpicked this man to be your replacement. This is your fault. Yeah, we can sum it up to that. Yeah, I saw the shit that Jimmy Butler had on his head. Let me bring this back up because man, that shit had me hot. There's no reason they should be on national TV. Said Puka got the numbers or his family with the elite something up. Yeah, he definitely the new star, at least for the Rams. Like they tried their best. Drew Lock better than Daniel Jones. I agree. But yeah, man, this week so far, we had 2 overtime games, being the Eagles and the Commies, where the Commanders had one last play where they got to send in overtime, and I was like, oh boy, here we go with the shit. And then the Rams blew a 23-0 lead. 23-0 lead. AR-15, I don't care if we were 5. Led the late surge. And then with like a minute and 40-something seconds left, magically, the Colts couldn't muster up any offense all of a sudden. They've been doing all this shit to tie the game up. Now when it's time to win, you can't do shit. And then in overtime, that man Puka took over, and now he's the new star in LA. At least for the time being, he holding the fort down until Cooper Kupp gets back. Yes, it is. And it's crazy. This is the one time I would actually prefer 2 Monday Night Football games versus 1, because the game last night made no sense that it was 17-2, and suddenly it's a close game. This one, when there's one primetime game, you would think would be at least close, but damn, 2-1-3, shit, come on. Yeah, you know it's bad. He ain't even getting called. Oh, he's still calling Vanilla Vic. But yeah, you can't make excuses for this, man. Accidentally ran the ball on 3rd down before the half. I would have figured the spread. Yeah, well, I would have thought it would have been a close game with that spread the way it was. And on top of that, they had Geno Smith had an injury at one point in the game, but he's back now. But still. Oh, I was supposed to be sending this link. Hold up. Got me all mad and shit about the Jets and the Giants. But seriously, Daniel Jones trash. Ain't nothing positive I'm going to probably ever say about him. Damn. Dog, yeah, there he is. Yeah, there we go. So your O-line is trash. Puka's older brother used to play for the Niners like 2 seasons ago. I didn't know that. I just learned about Puka, what like 2-3 weeks ago. Because I remember just having a hard time pronouncing his name. Next Monday. Bruh, come on. Packers and the Raiders. Oh my God. We in the Thursday night game is the Bears and the Commies. He's running for us. That's all he can do because he can't throw. What up, Phillip? And what up, Rex? What's good with y'all? Though I think that no, there's just too much travel expenses that goes into doing that. And on top of that, the time difference and all that to consistently do that is not even worth it. There's a reason they fixing up Jacksonville to keep the Jags there. They wouldn't do all that shit to move them out. To Colorado, no, USC was shaving points. Niners versus Cowboys should be a game of the week. It better. It better not be this. What's good? Black Mirrors TV in the building. What's good with you? Go subscribe to this channel if you ain't done so. That man be putting in that work for real. I thought that before the whole Taylor Swift thing. It's just to the point. It's just so much more annoying now that they have this stupid this Swiftie shit. That's so stupid. And after Pacheco scored his touchdown last night, they made it a point to show Taylor Swift in the press box. And you see all the focus on that. And hell, Travis Kelce in damn near every other commercial, it seems like, for an NFL game. That'd be shit I didn't even know about. Like, was it Expedient or something? Expedient? State Farm? I think there's another one. I don't know if it's Old Spice, but there's something else he's in. But it's clear he moving up, like I said before in the last live stream. Yeah, I got a video on Jimmy Butler. Yeah, that's one of the easiest prop bets in the world right there. Christian McCaffrey for a touchdown. Anytime touchdown. Yeah, Daniel Jones single-handedly throwing this game. Like, this is fucking bad. Let's see what else we had. I already mentioned Philadelphia and the Commies. Oh, Miami. You see what they did with Miami? They had them drop 70 on the Broncos' head. Beat them by 50 and shit. They damn near gave up 50 points against the Bills. The very next week, because they knew people was going to put money on Miami to win. Like, oh, Miami offense unstoppable. They got the track stars. No. Buffalo said, no. And they made the point to, you know what I'm saying, dick ride Josh Allen some more. Even the Giants go. Dable's like, man, fuck this. Yeah, the team that gave up, you can already tell. You can look at the side language, sideline, the body language is saying, oh, wow. Wow, now they can't tackle Walker. And Pete Carroll having the time of his life. So I think I just saw Darren Bates on there. Pete Carroll having the time of his life right now. Play Miami next, it only gets worse. Yep. Niners are the best overall team. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Niners, they got it going on right now. They got it going on right now. I'm still curious who their first loss is going to be, though. Let me see their schedule. It's going to be the Niners' first loss. Someone said next week they play Cowboys. That might be it. That might be Dallas. So you got the Cowboys, primetime Sunday Night Football. That better be close. I'm serious. It better be close. Don't give us none of this shit right here, NBC. At Cleveland, at Minnesota versus Cincy. Wow, their schedule gets progressively weaker after the Cowboys game. Jags, Bucks. Ooh, Tampa. That's a shocker. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the team that's actually shocking to me. The phone? I don't know what that was. Jones dropped his head. Oh, salute, man. How about Mahomes sliding so they didn't cover the spread? Yeah, man. They could have easily destroyed them, but because at one point it was like 23 to I think 5 or some goofy score. Next thing you know, 23 to 20. So I know for a long time it was like 17 to 2. So Chiefs not a Super Bowl game. Mahomes getting 3 rings back to back like Brady. Damn, the Giants so bad. This man want to switch to soccer. He's like, I'm tired of this football. Let's go to the other football. But the Giants under 14.5. Looking good. Oh, wow. Daniel Jones is the only person I've ever seen who can look mad and confused at the same time. Everybody else on the team, you can tell they body language says it all. It's like, I just want this to hit 0-0-0. Kelsey promoting the cheap shot. Bud Light on IG. He's everywhere. Yeah. Like I said, he leveling up. They changed the Chiefs to 2-0 as Swifties. You know what's crazy though about that was I was talking to some girls the other night and like they didn't know shit about football at all. One of them didn't even know that the Jets played in New York or were called the New York Jets. She thought they was in like Seattle or some shit. But they knew what the Kansas City Chiefs were. But some news broke that like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were spotted in some state. And all of a sudden they kind of gave a fuck. So this is also another way to bring in female viewers too. Just because Taylor Swift is tied to an NFL player. How long do I think the Eagles will stay undefeated? Let's see. I don't think they'll go as long as they did last year by any means. Cause they almost dropped it last night or yesterday. Let me see their schedule. Who they got next? 24-3. So they got the Rams at LA specifically, at the Jets versus the Dolphins at the Commies to close out the month. If there's a team I can see that might slick surprise them, it might be the Rams. But I don't think they'll go 8-0 or anything like that. What's good, Bronze Flat Power God in the building? What's good with you? This is the year, the anniversary of Super Bowl 48. So he forcing the ball downfield. Yeah, he forcing the ball in the Seahawks' hand for sure. Says Niners, Dolphins on the schedule. I was talking to Dell earlier, and he mentioned that could be a potential Super Bowl matchup. When you think about, they got former Niners on the Dolphins team, and he had mentioned that with the Raiders, or excuse me, Las Vegas, that's what the Super Bowl is. You tie in the whole Hawaii shit because Tua is from Hawaii, and this is something I didn't know. He taught me this, that Vegas is referred to as the ninth island, like as in relation to Hawaii, because there's so many Hawaiians there. So it is something to look out for. But let me see. What they schedule at? God dog. Niners. They do not. Nope. They don't play them. Nope. Niners can win the Super Bowl. Logo colors are red and purple. Just saying. Yeah, I see that. That could be baked though. Specifically the colors though. Not saying the Niners can't win it. So you have to act like they can't score a touchdown. Yeah, exactly. It'll be like when they've been doing good the whole game, then all of a sudden they forget how to move the ball. Yeah, and he swore up and down this year they really gonna win the finals too. I saw that. Y'all see Usher in a skirt? I think he was one of them back in the day. He was rocking like the leather skirts when like Diddy, Kanye, I think Snoop, all of them were doing it. Unless this is a new picture or something. Definitely getting the Brady treatment.
Yo.
What up?
What up? What they talking about?
I mentioned the thing that you said about the Dolphins and the Niners. So like, go into detail about that, because you can explain it better than me.
All right. So with the Dolphins, well, I told you earlier that I feel like the Niners gonna make it for the NFC, and then the Dolphins gonna make it for the AFC. The reasoning behind that is because the little Hawaii incident that happened with all the fires. Tua's from Hawaii, right? Secondly, Mike McDaniel, he was the offensive coordinator for the Niners before he took this job with the Miami Dolphins, so he could go against his old team. And thirdly, is that the Super Bowl is in Vegas, right? And thirdly, the Super Bowl is in Vegas, right? And it has a lot of connection to Hawaii, so they call Vegas the ninth island because a lot of people from Hawaii move out here, so that's a huge following for Tua because he's from Hawaii as well. So I don't know, just something to think about.
That is interesting, yeah. And then there's a couple players I mentioned that last Thursday from the 7-2 Dolphins team that passed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Couple, yeah. It's a couple.
Well, Miami sports, they got a lot of attention, whether it be Miami Dolphins, Miami Hurricanes in football, Miami Heat, the Miami FC, I think it's called Inter Miami, what the fuck, the soccer team with Messi on.
Oh yeah, with Messi and them. They got a lot of publicity going on down there. It's a lot of public stuff going on down there. So, and Miami's not a bad team either. They're one of the top teams in AFC. So,
yeah,
they just got their ass beat yesterday, but that happens.
Yeah, they ain't. Not everyone gonna go undefeated. Even the team that might go undefeated, they're gonna lose the Super Bowl, i.e. the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know, just a few things to think about. Because a lot of people, ain't a lot of people talking about like Baltimore going
Yeah, I
just
think.
because of the colors, huh?
Yeah, they said the Ravens and the Niners because the purple and red. They said because the A's also is moving to Las Vegas. And guess who was the first team to beat the Oakland A's? The Baltimore Orioles. So it's connecting the potential baseball champion to a potential Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see though. We got to see it all play out. You know, injuries make a little bit of a difference too. So we'll see how they play it out.
Yeah, storylines on top of that.
Yeah. So
The baseball Phillies and Baltimore repeat 1983.
man, is Blackbird in the chat?
Yeah, he been in here.
God,
He said he
bro,
ain't
they
got
are
no excuses for this
terrible,
man.
dog. The Giants are terrible. Daniel Jones stole money, bro. Goodness
Oh, definitely.
gracious.
I
God,
don't even know. What was the over-under on interceptions?
I
Like
don't
1.5
even
or
know.
something?
I know it was half for sure. Was it 1.5?
I think.
He
Don't
threw
quote me on that. I think
how many? How many he threw? 3 or 2? 2 or 3? Because I knew he threw a
3.
pick six.
Pick six, and you threw
Trash,
another
bro.
one like a little before you just hopped on. I think it was 1.5, and then touchdowns. I think was also 1.5.
He ain't even
He
got one.
really, he really stole some money on that shit.
And we thought about that. Well, I was like, damn, you think he gonna do it? He said, nah.
Danny nigga,
Because I like the plus money.
He could have got I'm pretty sure he could have got the rushing yards though. I think at one point it was
Yeah,
like
he got
40
that
and a
already.
half.
Yeah, he already got that. Yeah, the
Chiefs
Giants
actually
were
put his
like,
money on Miami going to the Super Bowl. That's up to you, man.
what happened?
Someone asked if they should put money on Miami going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, if you wanna do that.
The Giants versus Dolphins next week. Oh yeah, that's another loss for the Giants.
They got a hard schedule. Like the first, what is it? They got the Dolphins next week, and I know they got somebody else the week after.
Let me see.
Is it the Eagles?
I think I just looked at it and I don't even remember who it was. Let's see. Schedule.
Because they really should be 0-3 right now.
At Miami, at Buffalo versus the Commies versus the Jets.
Nigga, they about to start off 1-5. 1-5 though. That's crazy.
Oh hell. So Kirk Cousins is a disaster. Yeah, he's screwing me over in fantasy big time. He's finna get dropped. DeMar playing in special teams for the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
The clone.
I don't know, the Bills.
Allegedly.
The Bills are so like gimmicky. Like, you'll get a good version of the Bills one week and a bad version. And Tre'Davious White just got hurt, so
Achilles injury. So yeah, we'll see what they do. We will see. Oh, I didn't even talk about the Chandler Jones shit. That's what I said I was gonna talk about. So you just seen where like Chandler Jones been talking about like Josh McDaniels had something to do with Aaron Hernandez's death, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's also went on a series of tweets talking about how the Raiders owner won't return his phone calls, won't let him play. Like, he trying to get a hold of different people. He can't get a hold of people. They basically trying to blackball him. In so many words, it's like a long series of tweets. Like, he was on his Kanye shit, tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet. Just talking about different things, alluding to, like, the elites. All of this stuff. And he also mentioned that he was taken to a mental health facility. After he spoke out and said all this stuff went live, a mental health facility and was injected with a foreign substance. Who that
Damn.
sound like?
But who it sound like, bro? You gotta.
There's one celebrity that whenever he speaks out, he always goes back to a mental health facility and gets called crazy. Household name. Makes music. I
Keep
just
going.
said
Keep
his
going.
name.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, and guess what happened? He's no longer with the Raiders after that either.
Mm-hmm. You know, people view it as crazy,
Or
but
CTE, that's the one they like
he
to say. Oh,
really
it's just
telling the truth.
yeah.
All the
And
traumatizing
apparently,
experiences.
and
You know,
apparently, like
crying
he
like
is.
that.
That's what I'm looking
Him
for.
crying like that was like, you know, that was really tears coming out his eyes.
Like he knew some shit.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Blackbird. One thing, bro. You know, Kirk Cousins is way better than Daniel Jones, bro.
He
For
wait for that
real, bro.
shit.
Like, honestly, bro. Not even playing. He know that.
He came away exactly to shoot that straight real quick.
For real, bro. Like Daniel Jones, he's so incompetent, dog. Like it's crazy. He could run. Don't get me wrong, but you got to do more than that.
Like I said, man, that's a real running back right there.
So Daniel Jones,
Yep, that's a running back right there.
he ain't no quarterback for sure. It looked
Said
like
Miami
Dable.
San Fran will be
Brian Dable
fine.
is so like sick with him though. Like
He's like, I wish I
damn,
had any other quarterback. I wish I had a better
damn.
script. So you think the Bills will go before the Dolphins? I mean, they can go as far as the AFC Championship game.
Cool.
Buffalo.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it. They always choke. They be choking all the time.
Hey, you talking about baseball? We ain't worried about no damn baseball right now.
What happened?
Oh, someone talking about what Phillies and Orioles in the World Series. Said Brady should come back and back up Mahomes. He needs to stay his ass where he's at, not on
One
the football field.
one thing about let me let me speak one thing about baseball, bro. One thing, bro. Like one thing. Quote me. 818. Y'all thinking too much about it, bro. Atlanta Braves going to the World Series, bro. Quote me on it. All right, there you go.
8-8. I had to look at the clock real quick. 8:18. What are you talking about? I'm like, West Coast time.
11:18 p.m. Eastern.
Yup. So there was a skills commercial during tonight's game talking about I feel like the ads are listening to us. Then the guy with a boom mic falls through the ceiling and reminds you of the NFL scripted commercials. Or how our phones listen to us and show us the ads that they know we like. Well, exactly. You can't tell somebody got CT so they're dead and you examine their brain. That's an easy cop out. Especially for football players. Ronnie Harrison was right calling Zach Wilson garbage. You a Jets fan. Ronnie Harrison apologized for speaking his mind. Probably because it was a white quarterback and, you know, they pick and choose which ones you can talk shit about. If they black, it's damn near fair game. Unless it's Mahomes. Or whoever the golden boy or boys might be at the time.
Yep.
Trade Zach for dimes. You getting the same product.
Man, you ain't lying.
So Eli would have beat Seattle. A retired Eli.
Man,
Could have put up a better fight.
probably so.
You see any games that kind of shocked you this week? I think the one I told you about earlier was I think that the way the Titans beat the hell out the Bengals.
Yeah, that was a shocking one. Everything went, as we said it was gonna go. It wasn't really no no upsets like that I could think of.
Oh shit! Hold on, I just caught something on the ticker. Yeah, there was one. I don't know how I didn't catch that.
Which one?
Houston and Pittsburgh,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
I
so.
didn't know this, but they honored J.J. Watt at that game.
Oh, they did during halftime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they honored J.J. Watt. So, and then they had like the red jerseys and the red helmets and all that shit. Yeah. So that makes sense why they won that game. Wish
Other
Tom
than
Brady
that,
was black.
everything went as planned.
Yeah, bro. Texas might mess around and win that division though.
Bro, everybody thinking Houston is the old Houston. That team is good, dog. That team is very good.
Who does that team remind you of? Because I'm thinking like the last year, who was the team that people kind of counted out, but they ended up doing something?
Jaguars.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
could be,
that's actually a good comparison.
Jaguars came on kind of late, but I think I don't know. Houston is just I don't know, man. There's something about Stroud.
I mean, he did go to the Michael Rubin parties and stuff, so he
Are you
he
there?
finna be a star. Actually, no, that's a surprising team, the Bucks.
You know what? Tampa Bay is surprising, but we can't even be surprised because they got the same roster.
I mean, it's not that I would have figured with Baker Mayfield they would kind of slowly push him out the league in a way.
Yeah, but he not looking bad though.
You know what it could be? It
What?
could be one of those situations where all those years he had to throw games, all this bullshit with the Browns, play for a bad Rams team. Now he might actually get a shot. And you remember that commercial from, I think it might have been like 4 or 5 years ago now, where Tom Brady, like all these players were in like a dinner. I think it was like Hall of Famers and some current players.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady gave his rings and told them to hold them. And who did he give them to?
Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Hold my ring.
Not saying he gonna win a ring, but still, that is interesting that Baker conveniently replaced Tom Brady as the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Crazy how
That's
they found a
crazy,
way to
bro.
do that.
I didn't even think about that.
The Giants are paying Jones $40 million per year. Whew. Damn.
Bro, we called it last year. We called it when they made the playoffs, and they was talking about giving him that extension.
They handcuffed
That was the
hell out
worst thing
their
that could have
ass.
happened to them. That was the worst thing that could have happened to them making the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes a quarterback that tends to make the playoffs, you got to pay him his money so he don't leave.
I would
Fucks up your
have
future.
let that man leave. Oh,
Let's see what he said. The Dolphins win the Super Bowl. Dan Marino and Wes Welker finally gets a ring. Wow. You got the Saints offense looking horrible in the script. You think they flipped the switch? Well, now that Kamara's back, they better. For the sake of my fantasy, they better flip that damn switch. They said they got the easiest schedule in the league.
bro, not with Derek Carr injured.
No, he played last game.
Yeah, I know. He hurt them last game.
He does that
He
everywhere
couldn't,
he
he
goes.
couldn't throw the deep ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just hurt your team.
I'll still take him over Daniel Jones.
Yeah, for sure. Don't they have a bye week this week too? No, they
I
played
think
New England. They played New England.
they got a week. No, it's the Giants. I'm trying to see who got the
Actually,
buys next week. Actually,
I think New
let's
England.
see. Bucks, Seahawks, Chargers, Browns.
I think they're gonna beat. I think New England gonna beat New Orleans next week.
Why you say that? They don't want to have New England go out this bad or what?
Um, they got embarrassed last week, and you got a quarterback that's still hurt, and Belichick gonna he's known for exploiting shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not gonna let Kamara beat them.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We will
But
see
the thing
about that.
about it is, New England they can't even fucking score. So
They're like good defense, pedestrian offense.
man,
But do I know why Ken Folk ain't been posting it? I don't know. He posted something earlier today. No, you gonna have to ask him. The numbers had Dennis Allen being 9-12 as the head coach of the Saints. I think he evens in the next few games. It's good, Caleb. What's up with you? For the Saints, Giants, Patriots, Jets all struggle to score. Yeah. At one point, you could have put the Bears on there, but I guess not.
that's teams you really want to bet against too. Teams that can't score.
Mm-hmm. Especially like a New England.
They can't. They really can't score.
So that car 3 years, 150 mil, 9 points. The Bucks missing 5 starters. Missing 5 starters. Still can win. In Vegas Raiders' first season in 2020, the Dolphins was the last team to beat them. I remember that. Pete Carmichael got y'all going for deep balls on 3 and 4, third and fourth down. O-line's overpaid and gonna get Carr injured again. I mean, that's kind of his thing too. He been hurt, kind of like Jimmy G, always hurt.
If you notice, the same players always get hurt. But it's
Saquon
understandable.
Barkley.
It's understandable though, because once you get hurt the first time, you're never the same.
That's true.
Like,
And yeah,
look at
chance you to re-injure something too on top of that.
exactly. Look at Tre'Davious White tore his ACL. Now he tore his Achilles.
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins tore an ACL, tore an Achilles. Even
Nick
going to
Chubb.
NBA, Nick Chubb, he tore his leg before. Go to the NBA. DeMarcus Cousins tore his ACL, tore his Achilles. You're
Kevin
never the
Durant
same.
at this point.
Exactly. You're never the same. Never. There's always something. Like, if you hurt something, you're going to hurt something else.
Steph Curry.
Right.
Paul George.
Right. One
There's
athlete
so
that
many in
has
the NBA.
one athlete that hasn't had a serious injury is LeBron James. You notice that shit?
What you mean? He had the groin thing.
I'm talking about like a torn ACL.
Like
torn,
he out for the year type shit.
Yes.
The Peds, man, allegedly. The Peds, man.
So, everybody get injured, ankle sprains, all that. I'm talking about like major injury. Like where he out for a year and a half type stuff.
That's a good point. That's a real good point. So the Pats go either wither away because they forced Bill to retire, or they in repayment mode like a motherfucker. You don't win 6 Super Bowls and expect to just keep winning all the time. But I see Tomlin on Big Ben's podcast. He said the competition committee is only worried about making games enjoyable for the dude in his basement. I mean, a lot of them came out and said that. Even college athletes have said that shit. some of what Evan Turner said about the NBA, especially in the playoffs, like Game 7.
Mm-hmm.
So a new NFC team winning this year. I don't know if it's the Eagles, Niners, or the Seahawks. Yeah, I wouldn't. All right, a couple of those teams I'd say no to.
Bro, that's one
for obvious
team.
reasons.
One team I wouldn't bet against is the Niners to not make it. That's one team.
My thing is this: would they really want to put Geno Smith in the Super Bowl?
No.
And if they did, you know he gonna have to throw some shit.
No, I don't see that.
Carr's 34. He can't be getting hit like that. Well, injuries, yeah, like you said.
Yep.
Here we go. He said Cowboy. Nope. Cowboys Chiefs Super Bowl. James Harden never had a major injury besides that hamstring injury.
That's true.
I think the whole weight thing is what distracted people from the fact that he ain't really had a bunch of major injuries.
Look at Zion.
A lot of injuries.
Once you had that major knee injury, bro. Yeah, that major knee injury, your leg damn near not the same.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of other players who have had major injury and just had one and they were straight for the rest of the time. Wait, did Gordon Hayward get any more injuries after he broke his leg?
That's a good question, but I know he was out for a couple. It'd be a couple games here and there.
I mean, like a serious injury.
Nah, not that I know of. I would have to look it up.
I know he wasn't like a star player anymore for the most part after that, though. But
nah,
yeah, he might be the only one.
But you get those little nagging injuries from time to time.
So yeah, Kobe or LeBron, they had the face mask. Both of them had the face mask.
Yep.
Dallas is just gonna be regular season champs and not going back to it. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro, they're gonna do good during the regular season, but when the playoffs come, same old Dallas, year in and year out.
Yeah,
never changes.
You gonna hear that shit. You gonna hear somebody say it's the Cowboys' year. Whether they think it's real or fake, you gonna hear somebody say it's the Cowboys' year at some point. Say what? Yes, if you did, send that to my email, man. What? Said you found a patent for the magnetic rims. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Let me show that real quick. Do I have it? Yeah. Yeah, if you do, man, yeah, send that to my email. The Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, we know that. LeBron has to stay healthy until his kid makes it to the league. That's what I was thinking, too. Because, that's a storyline they are waiting for. Where's my email? Let me pull it up again. Oh. I know it's worse than bitch fans or cowgirl fans. LeBron all day. Oh man, he really did the little swoop. I was like, no, bro, come on. And he made the point to show the nails too.
That shit's funny as fuck.
But nah, what you said about if they show like the preview of the NBA game and they have him with that hair, with the
They are
piercing,
gonna have him with
boy.
that hair, dog. That's hella
shit.
funny. It's hella funny.
But nah, someone said if he don't win a ring now,
For real.
send a Brock Purdy. But you guess we'll see. But the AFC isn't winning again. That's for sure. We will see. But they definitely sent a Brock Purdy though. It's like one of the next star quarterbacks. So the Cowboys go 0-17 the next year. So it's our year. Setting up Purdy to get paid, but Niners aren't winning at all. Niners gonna have a fire sale next year. They over the cap. Yeah, they window definitely closing soon. I mean, shit, we gonna have to see.
Yeah.
Oh, let me move that real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so before we wrap this up soon, you went 13-3. Me and Derek went 12-4 last week. All our locks hit. Oh, that man on mute. That man over here babysitting.
You said what though? 13-3.
Yeah, you went 13-3. Then me and Derek went 12-4, and all our locks hit. There was one video I did, and some other guy spoke about the Kansas City Chiefs. Said something about the city owned. Yeah, B Fire. Shout out to B Fire, man. Yeah, it was me, Dell, and B Fire. But basically, the NFL owes the state of Missouri, or it's more specifically St. Louis, over $700 million for the Rams leaving a year early to go to LA. And settlement money. So that's why people thinking that the Chiefs are gonna follow. They not. They gotta repay that shit. So that's why you see the Chiefs as a dynasty.
Yep.
Think about now who in the spotlight right now. It ain't Pat Mahomes. Who the other player on the Chiefs right now that's on all the spotlight and all the news right now?
Travis Kelce with Taylor Swift.
Exactly. Who in
God,
a lot of commercials right now? Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift.
That's crazy.
Shout out to you for being a reasonable Cowboys fan, man. All right, man. Be easy, Blackbird. Be easy. You got any closing thoughts, man, about this upcoming week 5?
Should tune in to Thursday for the pick'em show. We're gonna give you all them picks to make some money, but it's on y'all to parlay them right, though. All right.
Cause they will fuck you on them parlays now.
Man, always.
Any sport.
No lose,
football.
No lose.
Yeah. And with that, man, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be out. Y'all have a safe night. Like I said, wear protection. Say no to drugs. All that good stuff, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, later.
Peace.